Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back with your your counselor, domestic violence counselor, Mr. James Horton, your domestic violence counselor. I'm back again today, and we're doing some polish up work on these videos and on the topics and everything. And just in case it didn't click and sink in before, we're going to sink it in just a little bit more deeper. Today's topic is going to be about finding the right mate. What does that mean? Finding the right mate. You know, it's easy sometimes. We think, oh, it's so easy because we believe many of us are so handsome. Many women are so beautiful, so cute, that it makes one believe that it will be easy to have the choices we need and make the right choices in picking the right somebodies. But yet we look at different things. They look like they're looking good over here, and then they're looking good over here. We got pacifiers, we got sexy women here, we got, jailbirds, but everybody deserves a release date. But we just got this. So we got the postings. If you just look deeper inside, you can see. All right, finding the right mate. It says, there are many different ways we as human beings seek and set out to find the right mate. That special partner, special made wife, husband, significant other, who we believe will make our lives whole and complete. The Bible speaks about and says, when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing. Please answer the following questions. All right? Please answer the following questions, right? We got all that so far. Number one says, when you find yourself looking for that special partner who is made perfectly just for you, what kind of attributes, assets, and gifts does that woman or man partner have to be with a decent person like you? What are some of the things that these somebodies that we run into, that we hook up with, that we take home, we give keys to? What are some of the things that they have to be able to get on in there, to be able to be a connection with you and be as one with you? What are some of those things? Have you thought about it? Is it the size of them? Is it that you like thick men? Is it that you like thick women? Is it like you like tall, short, fat? You think that, is it that they say ugly men got it real good? Did you hear like not so beautiful women, somewhat what some would call ugly? I'm not trying to knock nobody, but do they have it good in the bedroom? So you must think about some of the kind of things. Number two, do you believe a woman or man partner of your dreams is supposed to love you over everything and everybody else in their whole existence of life? I mean, like everything. Like some people say, yeah, she's supposed to love her husband, her dude, her boo. Now, many people say, husband, that's my wife, or that's my husband. And there's no paperwork behind this, but yet we still can find ourselves saying, that's my husband. But whatever, right? I mean, do you even if they're your husband, do you really want them to love you more than anything else? Many people would look at it and feel like that might be kind of selfish. I mean, because I don't know. My own opinion is that I would not want to be with a woman who has children. Whether my children with her or not. I would not want her to love me more than she loves her children. That is kind of off right there. Them babies need love. And they need love, and there's a way to balance all that. But they need love, I need love, but I'm not trying to get more love than the babies, right? I'm not trying to push them in the closet and just make it look like they have no importance. All right? Now, number three. Do you believe your partner, significant other, wife, husband, should always trust and believe everything you say to them and do everything you tell them to do? And if they don't, they shouldn't be in a relationship with you. Do you believe that they should trust and believe everything you tell them? Everything you tell them, and, do everything you say do. And if they don't do that, if they don't mind, like the little puppy, the puppy dog, we want your pit bull, your Rottweiler, your whatever. If they don't mind like that, you ain't messing with them no more. You ain't gonna masterize this situation no more. Is that what you think? right? Hopefully not. Then the next one says, number 4, do you trust and believe everything you say to yourself? I mean, like, do you trust and believe everything you say to yourself? Many times we are picking this somebody that we have picked wrong. We have had a broken picker, and we have picked wrong, and we've been like, I trust that this is going to be the one for me. We say that. I trust that it's going to be cool, right? Many of us also, many people have problems with drugs, and they go on and venture out and say, I can try this. You know, I know people like this. They have tried substances, tried drinks, tried mixing drinks, tried mixing drugs, and said, I know and I trust that it's going to be all right. I do. Nobody pushed this and put this in my mouth. I put it in my own mouth. Nobody made me take a hit of that. I made a choice to take a hit of that, but yet I said that it ain't going to mess me up. I'll be fine. I'll be the same person. But when you take a substance, a mind-altering substance, you are not the same person you were before taking it. So you must remember that. So do you trust everything you say? Many times when we trusted what we was going to do or try or whatever, we've been wrong. We've been wrong, but yet I want her, like the question before this one, I want her to trust everything I say and everything I do. So, now, number 5. The first time you got into a fight with your woman or man and put your hands on them, did you ever promise them it will never happen again? And 52 weeks later, it happened again? 52 weeks later, it happened again. You ever tell that lie? You know, some say that once a man or once a woman puts their hands on us, one of our best bets is to leave. Because when you stay around, and we say, and people say that they will never do it again, you'll be like many and hundreds of thousands of other victims finding yourself being abused again. Because what happens, as they've done studies, is that it gets easier to hurt you. It gets easier to put one's hand on someone because you have gave them the pass to be able to do it again. And you have forgiven them for hitting you and hurting you. Love don't hurt, so one should never put their hands on someone that they claim to love. All right? Number 6. When you search for that perfect partner, are you known to pick up and seek out the pacifier over the bottle, which means seeking out a short-term temporary fix over a solid fix that can last a lifetime? Let me try to explain the pacifier over the bottle. The pacifier, when we meet the pacifier woman or you meet the pacifier man, it's more or less the toss-up session. It's more or less the quick fix session. It's more or less the one-night stand session. I'm just trying to get some. You know, I am not trying to take this person home to meet mama and my family members and grandma. I just want to get it, right? And that's what's in the minds of many people who go for the pacifier. Have no idea if this thing is going to last, and most of the time don't want it to last. We just want some of the honey. But when you go real fast and don't pay attention to get the honey, you'll find that there's nothing funny about the honey, right? You can find yourself 52 weeks later in here with me because you wanted a quick fix. Now, the difference between the pacifier and the bottle is that the bottle is a nourishing something. The bottle has vitamins in it, nourishment for the body to be okay, to be grow, to feel full, to feel whole. The bottle is what you want to marry. You want to go on and marry the bottle, right? Now, this is the bottle over here. This is baby over here. She done went to college. This is us getting married over here. You know, I got my good suit on. You got your good suit on. She got her nice dress on. They doing it, right? This is the bottle. Over here is the pacifier. Jail sentences, back and forth to jail. Hot mama over here with this dude, that dude, and whatever dude, whatever honey, whatever she think is funny. And this is that kind of thing going on. So, and like I said, the honey ain't funny. All right? The honey is really not funny. Bible, not to pacify. Number 7. If the tables were turned and God made it the woman's job to find that perfect, just right husband to complete her world and make her life whole and complete, please tell us, why would the woman want to pick or choose you? Right? If it was, in the book of the Bible, and different chapters of the Bible, they talk about when a man findeth a woman, when he findeth a wife, he says, when he finds a wife, right? Meaning it's the man's job, as they've written it, for us to seek out that proper somebody. But at the same time, what if it was straight up her job like you see today? Many women are finding men, right? Men is just sitting on the couch, just got their feet up. You know what I'm saying? Some of us ain't got no job, right? But we going there, right? And baby just like, I can fix him. Or I can make him want to work. I can make him want to just put his boots on and go out there and bring the money home. Well, that's a lot to do. That's a lot to be able to do. And when we do that, or when women do that, or men do that, you may find yourself, if you really, really think about it, taking the role of God. Believing that you can change someone into something that you want them to be. Right? Many times what you'll find is lots of abuse, lots of trouble, lots of stress, because you can't do what God can do. Only God can do it. Your best bet, I would say, is to get on your knees and pray that He send you somebody that's already in the process of getting it together. That's somebody that always wants things to be together in a certain form. Not just your picture. He has the picture that you might be imagining. And He's working towards that, with or without you. Those are who you want to be praying for. Not something that you can create on your own and say, if it wasn't for me, which we say many times, if it wasn't for me, she would have never been nothing. If it wasn't for you, he would have never been nothing. But is that true? Is that true? And are you Xing God out in that whole process? Maybe so. All right. Number 8. Do you or does anyone believe that the perfect woman or the perfect man for you is someone who can take a punch or a proper beat down and who knows his or her place at all times and who will never complain about your verbal, and they will never complain about your verbal and your physical abuse that you put on them? Do you believe that the perfect man and the perfect woman are someone that can take a punch? I mean, bam! Knockout. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? If you do, you too need to be up in this class and sitting up in here and finding out what's wrong with you so you can get better. With God's help, my help, once again, I'm going to end this out. Yours truly, the counselor, Mr. James Horton. Thank you for coming to my class.